Welcome to my views and news. Another video for you with some new stories. Firstly, Welkait viewers. There is a sugar factory in Welkait, which was built in 2014. Reports are coming in about an attack on this sugar factory. Not a ground offensive, but some sort of shelling, rocket firing on this factory is being reported. Who fired rockets or shells at this factory? Secondly, Gobiye front, where some Fano fighters have been killed, their pictures and names are being shared. You know that a few days ago, I think 3 to 4 days ago, a Fano commander, Ashinafi Alimo, was killed on this front, Gobiye. Gobiye Bilago front. He was head of a training wing of East Amhara Fano. On the same front, more Fano fighters have been killed reportedly. And lastly, viewers, Oromos are celebrating Irreechaa. Irreechaa celebrations started today in Addis Ababa. Traffic diversion plan has been chalked out. Meanwhile, complaints are being seen on Amhara Oromia border, where people are being stopped from entering Oromia region who want to go towards Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital. Firstly, viewers, Welkait, under the control of Ethiopian federal forces and Amhara regional forces for around 2 years now. But Tigray forces last month tried to launch an attack on Welkait from two directions, from Sudan and from Tekeze side. But it could not make any significant inroads into Welkait. So Welkait is under ENDF Amhara control. In Welkait, there is a sugar factory, Welkait Sugar Factory. Reportedly, it came under attack. Reportedly, artillery shells were fired at the factory, and some workers have been injured. I don't know why government is silent. We haven't seen any statement from the government so far. In November 2020, I remember rumors were spread that Welkait, the factory, had been bombarded by Ethiopian federal government. Back then, in November, federal forces were trying to enter Welkait, and Welkait was under TDF. Back then, we heard rumors that Welkait was bombarded by Ethiopian Air Force, but the rumors could not be confirmed, though those were false rumors. This time, we are receiving some reports that Welkait Sugar Factory was shelled. Who conducted shelling on Welkait Sugar Factory? It's not clear. It is being said that Tigray fighters conducted shelling on the sugar factory, but no official statement from the government so far. Can TDF hit Welkait Sugar Factory? It can hit. I mean, in terms of TDF's position at Tekeze, its artillery can hit Welkait Sugar Factory. No statement from Tigray either, Tigray regional government, but reportedly Welkait factory was shelled, and it did not suffer any major damage. Perhaps that is why we are not seeing any statement from the government. If the factory is destroyed, obviously it would be a loss not only for Ethiopian government but Tigray government as well. Tigray says Welkait is part of Tigray, but no official confirmation so far by the two sides. Secondly, some Fano fighters have been killed on Gobiye front. Gobiye Bilago. We know that Bilago, to the west of Gobiye, came under the control of Fano fighters a few days ago. East Amhara Fano, led by Mere Wodajo, took control of Bilago. And since then, Amhara Fano fighters and Amhara regional forces, they've been trying to move towards Gobiye. Intense fighting ongoing near Gobiye, and Tigray forces 2 days ago, around 24 to 36 hours ago, launched a counter-offensive on Bilago. So fighting ongoing near Bilago as well. Reportedly, some Fano fighters have been killed there. Their pictures, names are being shared by pro-Fano news sources. 2 days ago, Fano commander Shinafi Alimo was killed there. Now, other Fano members have been killed as well. Their names are firstly Muhammad Said, one Fano fighter's name, Muhammad Said. Second one is Nourye Gudale. Thirdly, Tidase. East Amhara Fano on this front captured Mount Bilago, but it could not move towards Gobiye. It was expecting that TDF might withdraw from Gobiye towards Kobo Robit, but TDF did not withdraw, rather it launched a counter-offensive on Bilago. There, Fano fighters have been killed. Fano seems to be suffering losses on Bilago. Bilago, though, it is now volatile because fighting is ongoing for the control of this place. It was under TDF, then East Amhara Fano took control of Bilago, then TDF launched counter-offensive. So, ongoing fighting there near Bilago. Thirdly, viewers, Oromos are celebrating Irreechaa in Ethiopia and Kenya as well. Annual festival celebrated in Oromia, but in Addis Ababa as well for the last 3 to 4 years. Celebrations are held in Addis Ababa as well. Traffic diversion plan has been chalked out. And on this day, week-long celebrations underway, and Oromo women wear colorful clothes and people gather at lakes and riverbanks, and they place flowers and grass in water. This festival marks the start of spring, start of a rainy season as well. So a celebratory festival held in Oromia, in Kenya as well. Now people are complaining about closure of roads on Amhara-Oromia border. Travelers who want to go to Addis Ababa, they are being stopped near Shino town, which is on Oromia-Amhara border. It has been happening for some time. Whenever there is a major celebration in the capital, Addis Ababa, pickets, checkpoints are set up at Oromia-Amhara border, and those who want to enter Addis Ababa, obviously through Oromia, they are stopped. And once again, we are seeing pictures, videos are being shared with hundreds stranded on Amhara-Oromia border. Even when there is no celebration in Addis Ababa, when there is no major event, people from the Amhara region who want to enter Addis Ababa, they are stopped at Shino. Sometimes they are returned. Their ID cards are checked as well. People say that they are unfairly treated there because they are from Amhara region. The other side, the government says that government wants to stop infiltrators into the capital, Addis Ababa. That is why it carries out intensive checkings on the border. By the way, today people were stopped from entering Bahirdar as well. In Bahirdar, youth were trying to enter the city because Zameen Kasi was expected to be brought to a court. That is why Fano sympathizers, Fano fighters from other parts of Amhara region were heading towards Bahirdar, Gajjam, but they were stopped between Finot Islam and Bahirdar. Checkpoints were set up and youth were stopped from entering Bahirdar.